Welcome back to Study HQ. Today I am going to talk about the real facts of MBBS without NEET, wherein I'll cover the following points. Whether you can do MBBS in India without NEET, top facts to consider if you choose to study MBBS abroad, and top countries to study MBBS abroad. Researching this video was one of the toughest tasks for me, as there is a lot of unverified wrong information on the internet. The very first question that arises is whether you can do MBBS in India without NEET. The simple and clear answer to this is no, you cannot. As per NMC's regulations in 2018, NEET is mandatory for all MBBS courses in India, whether it's a government college, a private one, or even through NRI or management quota. NEET is a must. Some private colleges might claim that they have other routes, but don't fall for it. Many people claim that you can go to Russia or China to do MBBS without NEET. Let's check if that's actually true, because there's two sides to this coin. Firstly, the National Medical Commission or the NMC clearly states that students who wish to study MBBS and settle abroad are not required to sit for the NEET. In simple terms, if your plan is to complete your studies from abroad, then practice and settle there, then you can simply let go of NEET. But here's the catch. The most important thing about going abroad is your visa. It will only be valid till your MBBS or MD degree ends. On top of that, if you don't clarify your intentions to return to your home country after finishing your studies, there's a possible chance of your visa being cancelled. And that's why NEET is your safety net. Plus, many countries do not let foreign MBBS grads practice easily unless they clear the local entrance exams in the local language. Some countries don't even have a post-MBBS pathway for foreigners unless they clarify a high-level licensing test. And given the political scenarios lately, you know how safe your degree is. So it's only practical to take NEET whether you want to stay in abroad or in India. Coming back to the flip side, if you want to study in abroad but come back to practice in India, for such students, NMC in its recent regulations states that Indian citizens or overseas citizens of India intending to obtain primary medical qualification from any medical institution outside India on or after May 2018 shall have to mandatorily qualify the National Eligibility cum Entrance Test for admission to MBBS course. The result of the National Eligibility cum Entrance Test for admission to MBBS course shall deem to be treated as the eligibility certificate for such persons, provided that such persons fulfill the eligibility criteria for admission to the MBBS course prescribed in the regulations on Graduate Medical Education 1997. So basically, NEET is a must if you want to study MBBS abroad but practice in India. Coming to rules. Another thing to keep in mind is that there is no official list of NMC approved foreign medical colleges. Earlier, the Medical Council of India or MCI used to release a list based on the inputs by Indian Embassy. But after MCI was replaced by NMC, this list was discontinued. So what does this mean for you? If you are planning to study abroad, you must verify these three things. Course structure and total duration should be of 54 months of theory and 1 year of internship. Tuition and living costs. Internship recognition. It must be valid in the country where you are studying and meet NMC's criteria. Because in the end, NMC doesn't endorse any specific university, but it will surely evaluate your degree before giving you a license to practice in India. Okay, now that you know there is no official NMC approved list of colleges for studying abroad. So you might be wondering, what happens if I study abroad? Will I still be able to practice in India? And that is where FMGE steps in. If you study MBBS outside India and wish to come back to practice here, you must clear the FMGE, which is the Foreign Medical Graduate Exam. This screening test is conducted by NBE, which is the National Board of Examinations under the NMC rules. Only after clearing FMGE can you apply for the provisional or permanent registration with the State Medical Council or NMC. And a little heads up, the FMGE pass rate is quite low. Only 20 to 25 students could pass. So here's a quick recap on the process. First you clear the NEET, then you take admissions and complete your studies. And lastly, you sit for the screening test, that is the FMGE. And mind you, you only need qualifying marks for the NEET. Now let's say you don't want to come back. You want to practice and settle in abroad. Then you are in luck if you are graduating from these 5 countries. I've also mentioned the list of universities and other requirements under each country So take a minute, pause this video or take a screenshot to save for later. US. Harvard Medical School, Johns Hopkins, Stanford University, Yale University or Pennsylvania could be one of your top choices for MBBS studies. You will require a bachelor's degree, high MCAT scores and of course TOEFL and IELTS scores. Fees could be anywhere around 30 to 50 lakhs per year and the program duration is 4 years of MD plus 4 years UG. Total of 8 years. To practice in the US, you will require a USMLE exam. Canada. If you want to study MBBS in Canada, you can choose University of Toronto, McGill University, University of British Columbia, University of Alberta or McMaster University. There are other also which you can choose. There is no restriction to that. You will require a bachelor's degree, a high MCAT scores and of course IELTS and TOEFL scores. Fees could be anywhere around 20 to 40 lakhs per year and the program duration will be 4 years of MD plus UG, total of 7 to 8 years. In order to practice in Canada, you will require MCCQE, which is Medical Council of Canada exam. Australia. The top university choices you have in Australia are University of Melbourne, University of Sydney, Monash University, University of Queensland or University of New South Wales. You will require a 10+2 with high PCB scores and a UCAT plus an IELTS score of 7.0 or plus. The fees could be anywhere between 25 to 40 lakhs per year and the program duration will be 5 to 6 years. You will require an AMC exam to start practicing in Australia. New Zealand. University of Otago, University of Auckland or others could be your top choices to study MBBS in New Zealand. You will require a 1 year of health science plus entrance exam and an IELTS score of 7.0 or above. You can expect a fee of around 20 to 35 lakhs per year and the program duration will be of 6 years. You will require a licensing exam of NZREX Clinical, which is New Zealand registration exam to start practicing there. UK. University College London, Imperial College London, University of Glasgow, Manchester or Queen Mary University of London could be one of your top choices to study MBBS. You will require a 10+2 with high PCB score, an IELTS score of 6.5 to 7.5 band and an UCAT or BMAT exam. Expect a fees of around 20 to 40 lakhs per year with a program duration of 5 to 6 years. If you want to practice in the UK, you have to take the PLAB test. If you complete your both MBBS and PG from these countries and are licensed to practice there, you are automatically eligible to practice in India without the FMGE. Talking about the FMGE is conducted twice a year and the results are shared with you, your respective state medical council and the NMC. Only those who clear the FMGE are allowed to register for the NMC and begin a 1-year internship in India. But beware, seats for these internships are limited. You will have to apply early and possibly network with Indian medical colleges for placement. These countries have great competition and don't get me started on the budget. So let me share with you some budget-friendly MBBS abroad options. But FMGE will still compulsory if you ever wish to return to India. Let's talk about options. Here are some countries you can consider for studying MBBS abroad. Russia. Russia is affordable, has English medium instructions and has been trusted by Indian students for decades. However, look out for harsh winters and cultural shift. You can look out for Kazan Federal University, Moscow State Medical University, Crimean Federal University, Far Eastern Federal University or First Moscow State Medical University. You'll require a 50% marks in PCB and your minimum age should be at least 17 years. The fees could be around 2 to 5 lakhs per year and the program will take up to 6 years to complete. You can look out for one of these licensing exams. China. China has advanced infrastructure, is WHO recognized and affordable. Some clinical exposure is in Chinese which may cause a problem. Look out for universities like China Medical University, Shanghai University Medical College, Jilin University, Nanjing Medical University and so on. You would require a 50 to 60% in PCB and English proficiency tests. Some universities may conduct entrance exams, so look out for them. Fees could be anywhere between 2 to 6 lakhs per year and the program duration is 6 years including the internship. You can take the Chinese medical licensing exam or the FMGE if you want to stay in India. Philippines. Philippines has a US style curriculum. It's an English speaking country with great clinical exposure. However, the program duration could be slightly long. You can look out for the following universities in Philippines: with 50% in PCB, a valid passport, medical fitness and an age of 17 years or above. You may spend around 2 to 25 lakh for the entire course, and the course duration is 5.8 years, including BS plus MD plus internship. You can sit for the licensing exams such as USMLE, some local board exams or the FMGE to practice in India. Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan is budget friendly and popular among Indian students. However, you may find some universities lacking modern facilities. Look out for Osh State University, Kyrgyz State Medical Academy or others. You will need to score a 50% in PCB. An English proficiency score is required and the minimum age should be 17 years. Expect to spend around 2 to 4 lakhs per year with a program duration of 5 to 6 years. You can sit for any of the following licensing exams such as FMGE, USMLE or PLAB. Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is popular with increasing number of Indian students. However, you may have to deal with slightly language and cultural shift. Some of the top universities in Kazakhstan are Kazakh National Medical University, Al-Farabi Kazakh National University, South Kazakhstan Medical Academy and others. Score a 50% marks in PCB and you're good to go. You may require English proficiency exams and a minimum age requirement of 17 years. Fees is around 2 to 5 lakhs per year for the course duration of 5 to 6 years. After completing your course, you can sit for the following licensing exams such as FMGE, PLAB, USMLE or others. Each of these countries sounds promising, right? But don't book that ticket just yet. There are some crucial things you need to keep in mind. Before choosing a country or university, check if you have cleared NEET. If not, are you okay with settling abroad? Is the university NMC recognized? What's the total cost? What's the language of instruction and licensing pathway? Are you working with a reputed consultancy? Make sure you have all the answers before taking any final decision. And if you're still confused whether to go abroad or stay in India for MBBS, drop all your questions in the comments. I'll reply to each one of them. And if this video helped you understand the MBBS abroad pathway better and cleared all your answers regarding MBBS without NEET, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Study HQ.